Thanksgiving. Black Friday is what they call it. Is there really a Black Friday anymore? Everything's always on Black Friday sales. Whole damn month. Doesn't matter. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Had a good time with your family and your friends. Let's see here. Let's get in the Discord. That is the Alpha Trading Discord. There we go. There we go. Chart shared. Looking good. What do we got up? BTC. That's right. BTC got a tight daily range. Already kind of trending. Up to the second resistance level in the daily volatility range. Interesting. Pulled back. You're up on top. Let me see here. I believe that is the second.
Aloha.
Aloha. Just checking. Yeah, is that the top side? One in at a 40. Top side of the monthly. Yeah, 46. Wow. So you're hanging out right above this first resistance level, monthly volatility range. Let me see here. Make sure. Yep. All right. Like I said, already sent a wick into the second resistance level on the daily. So it's already trended up halfway up through the volatility range. I'm talking about the resistances. And because it is such a tight range, I already see there was a post about it. Of course. Everybody, literally. I mean, this is the first thing I check. First thing I check. There is if you do have the alpha trading indicators, there is a cool indicator about the VRE width for different time frames. I know the guys were discussing it in the chat before the holiday. Pretty cool indicator.
Right.
If you don't have access to it and you want to check it out, just hit us up. Let's see here.
Very handy.
Yeah, especially for scalps.
Yeah.
Especially for scalps. Whatever, are you entering on a 3-minute time frame, 6-minute time frame? I mean, do you use the regular time frame intervals, 5-minute, 1 minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, whatever time frame it is, wherever you're getting your entry? See if it's ranging, see if it's trending. Let's see about drop. Man, I don't know what's going on with this. Keep getting these damn alerts on my damn cell phone Phantom wallet. What the fuck? Bonk drop, bonk drop, bonk drop, and they're taking like 0.000005 soul out every time or something. What the hell's going on?
It's a scam.
Yeah. It's like I get a bonk drop, now they're just jacking me for some reason. Gotta love crypto. Never know what you're gonna get. There's so much rando shit in my wallets. It's one thing about the blockchains, right? You can look up wallets. People gather them up and drop stuff. A lot of scams out there. Why do people continue to scam in crypto? Because people continue to fall for it. Dude, you send out 100,000 of your scams out to wallets. Guys, if 10 people fall for it, it's worth it. It's ridiculous. That's what people don't realize. That's why you got to be super careful when you're dealing with crypto. You are your own bank. That's why you are prey. Can you imagine, like, these banks, the big banks, what kind of cybersecurity experts they have on staff? They're being attacked non-freaking stop. So are you as a crypto holder. There's no real difference. You are the CEO of your bank. You are going to be under attack. So if you don't understand cryptocurrency and how to protect yourself, especially for large amounts of crypto, you need to have a hardware wallet. Now, is that even foolproof? No, because they send scams about your hardware wallet. Like, it's been compromised. Here, go to this website. You got to put in your seed phrase. Well, I mean, there's so much stuff out there and people fall for it all the time. It's bad. Be careful. Just know this. No hardware wallet provider is going to, especially text you or email you that there has been a security breach. That's not how it works. And they even say it on their websites. They're not going to contact you with that BS. Let's see here. If anything, they put out a mass statement from one of their verified social media accounts or whatever. They're not just going to individually send you emails or texts. It's big lately, text, because all their information gets hacked. They have our phone numbers. That's why every time, like, you're in the grocery store, you're in the gas station, like, oh, and what's your phone number? I just look at them and laugh. Like I'm going to give you my phone number. So you can just sell that information to a bunch of knuckleheads on the dark web. So that's exactly what happens. Let's see here. Crypto lately, though, you don't need any scams. You should ride the pump, right? What they say, you just got to ride the pump. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when I woke up, see BTC up at 38. Yeah, nothing pretty much happened on the holiday. But let's see what happens the rest of the day. There is a tight range. Now, is this going to come back down, test the weekly, bottom side of the 68 through Laplace, or is it going to find support on this monthly level? That's only the first. Coming into the end of the month, BTC's got a lot of room to run. Like take Solana, for instance. What did I say? Literally what? How many days into this month was Solana already at the top side of its range? Very quick. I'm pretty sure it was within the first week. And I was like, well, Solana's probably going to be hanging around in between like 58 and 62 until the end of the month. Here's Solana again, just a bit above, below 58. Had a good little pump earlier, though. Not good, but, here we go. What was it yesterday? Got back up to almost 60. Yeah, got back up almost to 60. Let me see here. Yeah, but below the weekly range. Makes sense. And you got the monthly right up above it. There it is. Like for today, for instance, top of that monthly range, 1 SD. 1 SD. And this is what I'm thinking. Solana come up here, end of the week, close above this weekly range, still below the monthly. Just hovering around, waiting for this monthly close, which is creeping up on us real quick now. We've got about a week. Yeah, I think so. About a week. All right. Just wanted to show that. Pop this back over into BTC. Let's go over to the BTC chart real quick. See what's going on daily. Beautiful. Getting a little higher highs here. Was there some hidden over here? There absolutely was. Hidden bull popped this 4 hour or this daily. Little hidden bull. Very, very random. Contracting volatility. 981, 2400 or 981 to 525 length, both contracting negatively correlated. You got the 2400 contracting positively correlated. That's why we're seeing a little wick on the top side of the daily candle. Let's see if it can fill that wick, close back up there above 38 today. I'm just having a feeling, though, as we're going to work down through these time frames. Let's see if we're going to get a nice pump. Yeah, variance is having an outlier, but it is just flat. Got some bear div, too. Haven't crossed a zero mean. And what could happen here? You get a bounce here, setting up more hidden, right? Setting up more hidden bull. Here was the first pop. Boop. Right here to here.
And you have that.
What's that, bud?
Sorry. No, I was going to say, you're looking at the 4 hour. There's an intersect that happened on the last candle. So
yeah. Yeah, you got the 11. You got the 11 crossing up to 30. Let's see here. Stiff too. I like it. I like it a lot. Why did it go straight up? I don't know. Is that something to do with price action, possibly? Yeah, it actually does. The future mean of log returns. We know now. That is a funny story, though, too, because this indicator wasn't even made for it. Right? When he first populated this indicator up for us behind the scenes, we were like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And me and you, pretty much at the same time, we're like, hold on. What is going on here? More than what we think.
If you spend the last intersect of the power mean and the RMLR on this nice back up.
Yeah.
And now it hit that next intersect, and there was immediately a move up on the candle before it whipped down a little bit, but it really was a good, nice move. And now it's still within that 0 to 4 range, so now we still have 1 to 4 candles, 0 to 3 if you go left on the proverbial time frame when it typically makes a nice little move. So
yeah,
these things happen.
They do.
It's amazing.
Mean reversion happens. Let me make some t-shirts.
Exactly. Distribution and mean reversion are a thing.
Exactly. Me a t-shirt. It's the daily candle close. Do you know where your mean reversion is? Let's see here.
Like a public service announcement.
Yes.
For the mathematically challenged.
And that goes for everything, even life, right? What's happening with Bilbo right now? Mean reversion. Yasha probably in mean reversion. We're getting old, man.
And there's a lot of geometric Brownian motion that happens too.
Yes. All of a sudden, my 11 will cross up to 30, and I'll just be like, "Woohoo! Let's go!"
When he says GBM, does he mean geometric Brownian motion or general bowel movement?
Ooh, probably. Now you got me giggling.
Randomness.
Yes. How is the random walk in your GBM?
Exactly.
Are you wearing diapers? Because your randomness is getting the best of you while you sleep. Sounds like a freaking diaper commercial.
Geriatric brown movements.
Geriatric Brownian movements. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty funny. There's a morning sports show over in the States. Pat McAfee, one of the guys, sharted. Pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. Just writes a little sign and holds it up. I just sharted. It's like, whoops. Hey, the bathroom's that way, buddy. You haven't lived. You haven't lived until you've made that accident. You know, the older you get, the less you can trust farts. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's go. I don't know. We went way off the rails here. Let's see. Yeah, having that cross up, what's a daily look like? Volatility, tell you that. Kicking up. Got here the 11, turning down. Boy, look at this. Nice little range though going into the future. Wow, big range. There we go. Let's just mid it. 38 to 40, 43 and a half, somewhere in that range. Good stuff. Good stuff. We are above that 11 length RMLR. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Anybody else pig out yesterday? Good Lord. As soon as I got there, I started eating. Dinner wasn't even ready for an hour, and I just started eating everything else. Barely could eat the regular meal. Too much candy, too much sugar. There was all kinds of bad stuff. I was just like, because you'll find none of that at my place. That's the thing. I go somewhere else, and there's sugar, and oh my God, there was a sweet potato casserole thing that was just like, I mean, literally, it was like eating a cinnamon roll or something. I went up to whoever made it. And I was just like, you know what? That would have been a lot better if there would have been a little sugar in it. She just started laughing. I mean, it was so sweet. Holy crap. So the daily, huh? Turn it down. That is good to get back up above this 11 length. You can see it's going to take a sharp turn up here. Going to take a sharp turn up. So now we can mean revert. I would like to see it close up above though. Yeah, let's go. 39K, huh? Let's get a local high. Let's get a new local high on our run up there to that 40K region. I'm looking at these resistance levels. Let me see here. Where's that second one at? No, it's right up there. Where are you? Where are you? Getting closer. Getting closer. Yeah, there it is. 46. No, isn't that? Yeah, there it is hidden. 40. Yeah, almost 41. 40.8. I like it. And where's that at? By the 4 standard deviation today? Yeah, I don't think so. I do not think so. This could be a little bit of a wild day anyway. Traditional markets, right, opening in about 17 minutes. I know they close early. I would imagine around 1 or something. Let's see here. So we'll get on to that in about 17. Any cryptos? You know what? Continue down through here. What was that? Having a little bit of an outlier. Like I said, this bear div is setting up. Haven't crossed the zero mean yet, though. Haven't crossed the zero mean yet. Started trending to the upside. Turning back up, though. Contract. Yeah, let's see here. 981, 24, or 981, 525 contracting, negatively correlated. A little slight contraction on the 2400 positive. Kind of just like the daily, right? Let's see here. Let's go to the 90. Variant had the outlier to the top side. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. No local div anyway, like that. All higher highs. Had a little bit right here, pull back, but it bounced on the zero mean. You got this pump. Indeed, on what? Hidden bull. Volatility was expanding, positively correlated. Kind of went flat, but 981 contracting, 2400 contracting, negatively correlated. DLP's at 2 SD band. Like it though. Not trending yet. Boy, looking like it really wants to. Looking like it really wants to. Last trend back here on the 90. Didn't even get into a strong trend. A little bit of a light trend. That popped up from what? 36.4. 36, about $1,200. Not bad. Not bad. Why is my UPM turned off? I knew something was not looking right. Now I got to go all the way back up to daily. Yep, hanging up at the top side of the power mean band. Beautiful. All right, we're at the 4-hour Fisher. Let's cross all this back up. That's when it'll be party time. That's when it'll be party time. The 9 and the 33 log MA variance check says returns above the mean, variance rising. They are rising really well too. So when are we going to get this across? If the price action stay up around this fissure, sometime in the weekend, sometime over the weekend, probably about the next 5 or 6 4-hour candles. Those things are going to start to collide. Had the pullback here on the 90-minute to the 99 log MA. Now you're back up outside the power mean band. You get down here on the 90-minute, all three lengths. The let me see here, the 9, the 33, and the 99 log return moving average. The variance checks speaking volumes. Returns above the mean, variance rising. And yep, down around the 90. Yeah, volatility supporting it too. Low length expanding, the other two contracting negative. Let's go. 45 minutes. Wow, got a lot of hidden bull. Really crushed through this 2SD band too. Returns oscillator. Heading back into a random walk. The prediction model flipped as soon as it bounced off that 3SD band. Low length starting to contract positive. Other two are contracting negative. Yeah, I bet this pops. I'm thinking so. Let's see here. And I mean, dude, we got a lot of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 or 6 stabs of hidden bull on the 45. See the 33. One of my favorite time frames. Same thing. Low. I mean, this low right here and this little pullback. Returns really dropped off the cliff. Price action, not so much. Sent a wick to the top side of the power mean band. A lot of hidden bull. A lot of hidden bull, indeed. You got the nice pullbacks right now. You got a lower low. Let's see what happens. See if we can get a higher high here. You know what? That's going to work out pretty good. Let's see what happens when it gets up to the zero mean. Probably going to happen during the stream. Is it 9:17? What's this 33-minute? Yeah, it definitely will. Getting ready to get a 33-minute close. I want to see how high this returns oscillator pops. I'm thinking right about where my crosshairs are. Right in this range. Let's see. 12 seconds. 10. 7. That's right. Let's see here. Do you play the pass line? Do you piss off the craps table? You'll be an enemy to everybody. Look out when you're walking to your car in the parking lot. If you're playing the pass line, they will get you. I actually didn't get that high. Crossed up inside the 2SD band now. See if we can continue to climb. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It didn't turn down and it did get inside that band. We are positively correlated too. Since the bottom. Still heading into a random walk though. Volatility. Interesting. Boy, that just switched up big time on that close. You went from the 981 and 2400 contracting negative to now they're both positive, and the contraction on the low length that was positive now is negative. Interesting. Power to the downside. What's going on this 15-minute? 15-minute. Yeah, had some hidden bull. Not quite back up to the top side of the power mean band. About 860. Yeah, it's only $100. Be a good scalp. Everything's contracting. Well, let's see here. Actually, 2400 pretty flat. The other two are contracting negative though. Do like this to move up. Let me see. 9-minute. Yeah, bull div popped it back up to the 9 log MA, but then that set up what? Hidden bear. Now it's back down to the zero mean. If you're not versed very well in divergence too, I'm sure this is just zipping right through your ear holes, but just pay attention. Study the divergences. You will see it in the charts. Not only will you see it in the charts, you'll see it in everything. That's the curse of learning divergence. You see it literally in everything. It was a curse when I lived out in the mountains. My God, there's a lot of divergence in those mountain grade roads and the pine tree line. That's how psycho I was with divergence. Oh boy. Nope, not driving down the hill today. There's too much bear div. Not going to do it. Especially after all the fires. All the fires really exposed all the divergence in the mountains. People are like, what is this guy talking about? We're having fun. That's what we're talking about.
I mean, if you see fire on the mountain, you know.
Fire.
The Grateful Dead song.
Fire on the mountain. Right. Yeah, buddy.
If you see a nice scarlet fire, that's something else.
Dude, those reunion shows in San Francisco and Chicago like a decade ago, however long it was. That was the first show in Chicago. Started out with Shakedown Street. If you've never been to Soldier Field in Chicago, the whole upper deck of the thing, it's on massive pistons, massive shock absorbers. Like if you go out in the concourse to get a drink or something, you see them. There's like big shock absorbers. So they start playing Shakedown Street. I'm a little let's just say this whole upper deck is moving like a foot. I'm like, what? I scurry the hell out. Right. I'm like, I'm not going to be part of that headline. So I go up underneath to see what's going on, and I see these big shock absorbers working. Say the least, I get stuck down there being enhanced. You're going to be looking at that going, whoa. But what a trip. But then Fire on the Mountain was the next song. Oh my God, what a great show. Just going to go out there and say that. Great show. You had Trey playing guitar. Man, it was good, dude. It was real good. John Mayer's really picked it up for those guys, but Trey was wow. And the look on his face the whole time, just like John Mayer in the beginning days, they're just like, I cannot believe I'm up here with the dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm part of this band.
Yes. They're just going, what the heck, man? Woo! He was smiling the whole time, just jamming. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So we're back at the 9-minute wave trend. Indeed. Well, the hidden bear, man. Hidden bear. As soon as it did, it's crossing that zero mean. We get to move back to the reverse wave trend. Let's see. Volatility. Yeah, you got the 525's expanding positive. 981's positive, contracting. That 2400's expanding negative. Wow. No wonder it came down. All right. No problemo. Because you're probably, let's see here. Yeah, you're probably going to set up a bull div, depending on we get a bounce here or not. Let's see what happens. And I went down through that workflow. I just want to take one peek on Bitcoin on this weekly. Yeah, we're still up here. And the weekly, man, I'm telling you, the trend is your friend until the end. And we are trending on the weekly. And it's setting up hidden bull divergence on the returns oscillator. And the variance is coming down negatively correlated. Indeed. Holding price action up above 37K. Beautiful. Doing its thing. Slowly but surely. Just wait. You think I'm excited now. And look at the weekly. Look at the 9 and the 33. Right? The variance check on the log MAs. Variance still above the mean. Or return still above the mean. Variance rising. That'd be a good movie. Variance rising. Let's see here. Let's wait to see if this 99 flips. But everything's looking good. And so when are we going to get, probably right around the end of the year, these are going to get really close. Really close. We got about 5 weeks. Depend. If we can stay up here above the Fisher. I mean, look where the Fisher's at, 32.5. Guys. That'd liquidate some folks. Speaking of liquidations, I bet with that little, just an intraday pump. Let's see what happened with some shorts here. Probably be on the 12-hour. Oh boy. I mean, just, let's see. How about 24 hours? Yeah, 41 million to 24. Indeed. All right. Definitely more shorts, obviously. There's going to be more. You get a pump like that. And what was this one about? What, 1K? What do we go? 37.2 to like a little over 8. Yeah, 38.1, like $900. Good move. BTC just doing its thing. Now, right now on the VRE, you're right back down on the first resistance level of this tight daily volatility range. But it doesn't kick it up from here. All right, you close some 15-minute candles back inside, and I'm even going to go far as say is the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Probably going to drop. I mean, that thing will be a magnet. It will suck it right back down there. Now, whether or not it gathers up some liquidity there, which what is my bias today? I'm telling you, you got this weekly range down here at the bottom side of the 68.3 with a tight daily almost centered. Nah, man. It's going to take a nice sell-off to get below this level. I'm talking like, what is that, 36.5? Got some good support down here. First standard deviations in there too. This 4-hour candle specifically, you got the 95.4 Laplace distribution range right at that tight daily. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm sure you go down the low time frames, probably looking like some short scalps on its way. Even though trend is your friend. And on the macro time frames, man, this thing is trending. This thing is trending. Indeed. Still on the daily. Yeah, and you're up above there, which I do like. Let me see the 2-day. Room to run, 40,000.6. That's that next stop on the monthly resistance levels on the VRE too. About $200 below it. Oh, holy bull candle. That is the RMLR. And that is the 11 length. Boy. As soon as it crossed this 33 power mean, off we go. And price was what, at 27, 28K. So 10K later, here we are. You're up here at 43,580. Still looking strong. So we're going to mean revert, or we're going to pop to the top side. Let's see, 5-day. Wow. Literally getting ready to cross up. Let me see here. I think it crosses back up right here. Yeah, it does. 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to get close to there too by the end of the year. There's December 7th. Let's see, the 12th. No, right on it. Got up here. There's right about the end of there is the first. What, a 43.6? That's where that one is. Take a little deep dive there. What's it down here? Let's see. 33.3. What's right there at 33.4? Gotta love it. That's right at the end of the month. I mean, literally right at the end of the month, you got the, let me just make sure that is the 30. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, 100%. You can also tell, if you're ever wondering which is by the length of the projection, right? This is an 11, so it's going to go 11 candles out. This one's a 30. It's going to go 30 out. So yeah, right around the end of the year, it's right at that monthly, top side of the monthly range that never really got a nice test. Was close, but talking about some pretty important things there. Let's see this weekly. 39,872. Still haven't really hit it. I mean, we did right here. All right. First, you open up, you dump down below the 1 SD on that weekly candle, and then rip it right back up to the RMLR. Same thing here. You bring it down, 1 SD. Now here you are. Went up to the top side of the 68.3 on the weekly, but pulled back a little bit. 39.7. Pretty good target, man. It's at about $2K, $2,000. Not bad. Let's go over here before this traditional market opens up. Pop this on traditional assets. Let's take a peek at Dixie. What's it doing? Going sideways, man. Let me see here. Alrighty. Barely hanging on to the bottom side of the 68.3 on the daily. Got the top side front ran. Working its way down. And yeah, got gold back over 2K. Yeah, if the dollar's going to show some weakness, gold's going to have a party. Take a look at this. Total random walk on the, well, that's the weekly. Let me get on the 5-day real quick. Below wave trend. Goodness. Wow, man. You know what? There is no hidden bull. There is no hidden bull. And from way back here, no. Nope. Higher lows, man. Higher lows. So you're in no man's land. Total random walk. So where are we trending to, Dixie? What you gonna do? I mean, everything's negatively correlated volatility-wise. And saying a walk-up, actually. I mean, 981, 2400 contracting negative. Flat on the 525. All three walk-ups. Having an outlier to the downside still on the 5-day. And you're below wave trend, though. What's this 5? Yeah, close the day. Okay. So we're going to get to close. Yeah, this is going to flow right into next week. You've got the 33 log MA has crossed up the wave trend as well. Tell you what, the dollar can't get back up above this wave trend in that 33. This thing could spill out down here to the 99 again, 101.8. I'll send gold into a tizzy. Probably crypto too. Probably crypto too. That's what this looks like on the 3-day. Jeez. Lower lows, man. Yeah. I mean, this spill out here, that took out any. I'm pretty sure I was talking about it earlier in the week. Let me see. So you're finding support on the 99 though. And guys, remember, here's the bottom of the monthly. All right. Look at the dollar. What's it been doing? Hanging around there. I mean, it dipped down a couple times, but I'm telling you, by the end of this month, I mean, there's a high probability it closes up inside here. And it could run again, to be honest. It could run. I was kind of targeting a level up there, like the second support level. Where's this weekly at? Let me see here. Down here at 103.1. Tight daily range, too. Tight daily range. To the bottom of that weekly. Again. No, not again. Pretty much day one it tapped it, but get off there. I'm still looking for that weekly. You gonna pump a little bit up here to like one. What do we got to? What is it? 104.1. That's big intraday move for Dixie. I don't know. I mean, it can do it, but a little sell off happening right now. Let's see. Let's drop down through here. I mean, 3-day you're at the bottom side of the power mean band. We already saw that. 2-day you're even below it. Rejected off the Fisher. Jesus. Just looks very weak. Still trending. Still trending on the 2-day. Is it trending on the 3-day? Light trend. So 2 days in a nice heavy trend to the downside. It's a set in hand. Boy, oh boy, you got a higher high here too. Yeah, kind of flat. Look at these return. Look at the return oscillator highs. They're all just right on top of each other. Pretty even, man. Pretty freaking even. Still trending. Variance positively correlated. Everything contracting positively correlated. Dixie. Boy, oh boy. I would imagine it's getting crushed in Forex right now. No. Lucky you. From there is. Yeah, hidden bear coming down. Boy, this could intensify on the daily going into next week. This crosses a zero mean. Prediction model flipped for a little bit back to the top side, but now it's flipped again back down. Still trending too. Still trending on some hidden bear. Where are you going to? You're in no man's land. That's why when it finds its little intraday low here, it's probably going to pop. Like I said, this is the close of the week today, so it surprised me to have this thing back at the weekly range. But like I said, man, that's like over a half a point move. It's about 0.6. All right, 4-hour chart. And got a little hope here. Maybe it's just dropping to the bottom of the power mean band here on the 4-hour, 103.45. It's been in a random walk. Since that big dump right here. Not big dump, you know what I'm saying. Dumpy Roo. Went up to the 3SD band on the DLP. Yep, trend held strong through that little move. But yeah, going back up in a random walk. Prediction model flip. Yeah, we're still creating these lower. Actually, not from there, though. Yeah, this thing needs to kick it up or it's going to get in trouble. Tested that 4-hour wave trend, too. I mean, perfectly. But couldn't even close the candle above the 33 log MA. Fisher crossing down the 99. The dollar is digging itself a nice little hole. You get a bounce off the bottom side of the power mean band, though. Would be a bit surprised. See this wave trend, 104. That's almost there, too. That's almost. So right now, the 4-hour wave trend really close to the bottom of that weekly range I was talking about, right? There. 104.17. About 0.1 off, but yeah, pretty close. Pretty damn close. Which would be good if it did go up and test it, maybe and close a 4-hour. There, it's right in this range right here. close the 4 hour above that wave trend. Get this power mean band turned back up. Kind of sounds like I'm rooting on the dollar. No, I'm ready for it to die, to be honest. Let me see here. Well, I watched something too. They were talking about how, what currency were they talking about? The depreciation. Of course, they don't talk about the dollar, how much it's lost since, 1913? When was the Federal Reserve? Things lost like a third standard deviation. Let's see.
Yeah, literally 99% or more of its value from 100 years ago, 1913. Yeah.
Ridiculous, but we're fine. Everything's cool. We can just print it. That leads you to the question. So if you can just print unlimited amounts of money, why do I pay taxes?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me run this through my brain. Oh, because you're a bunch of criminals. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. You're a bunch of thieves. Bunch of thieves. Well, maybe we'll have a Henry VIII moment here at some point. Let's see here. But, you know, they got these Americans. Wow. In a deep slumber, most of them. Waiting for the football game on the weekend or whatever. Not paying attention. Got to pay attention. Having an outlier on the 90-minute too, on that hidden bear. Starting to drop in the trend. Still in a random walk. But, yeah. Like other time frames. I mean, you got Fisher down here at what? 103.4. 103.4. Will that be the low? Where was... Check this. That's bottom side of the 4 hour power mean band. Right at the 90-minute Fisher. Yeah, dollar's not looking good, man. Tell you what, man, this dump could really intensify. Tight power mean band up here. Everything is just piled up, rejecting off of the wave trend. That was a no-brainer. All right, Fisher, you going to catch it? There you go. 45-minute Fisher's down there too, right at 103.4 area. Yeah, all these wave trends, all these lower time frame trade, 90, 45, 33. I mean, you're rejecting off that wave trend. There you go. You had a tight power mean band starting to spread out now. Interesting, though. And the 33 looks like it's going up. Well, we got a mixed bag here on the 33-minute. Variance trying to have an outlier to the top side. So this thing about to pop. Yeah, I mean, lower highs. No hidden. Setting up bull though. Can the returns oscillator? Can this thing pick it back up? Cross the zero mean. Get a pop back up to the wave trend. 103.7. Not a big move. Trends all over the place too down here. Oh, I bet this looks even more wild than 15. Yeah. Not looking good. Intensifying. Starting to trend right now to the downside. Starting to trend. And from that point, no. Yeah, a little hidden. Getting lower lows right now, though. Lower lows. No bull dip to speak of on the 15. Now, this candle didn't close yet. I mean, this candle picked it back up and closed and maybe backfilled. I bet that returns oscillator would turn up on some, actually, but then you'd have a higher low. So yeah, wouldn't matter. Would not matter. Everything's contracting positive down here low. Oh, you poor dollar. God, it's depressing to even look at it. Let's have some fun. I want fun. Let's take a peek at gold. Let's go up here on the daily. Gold's having a nice little movie. Yeah, daily tested the cross a little early. Got down, didn't close the candle below that wave trend. Popped it back up on top. I'm trying to create another local high here. Turn it up. Yeah, man. Got a couple stabs of hidden bull. This thing's bouncing off the zero mean. Still in a random walk, but the slope is saying this thing's wanting to go into trend. Boy, what a mixed bag here. So low lengths expanding negative. 981. 981's expanding negative too, but then you got 2400 contracting negative, pushing this thing up. Wow. Variance is rising too. Variance is rising. Look at the 3 log MAs on the daily, right? Variance rising, returns above the mean. Wow, 5-day too. Hey, gold. Gold looks good. Gold looks good. See up here, expanding. Yeah, man. Yeah. Low length contracting negative. The other two are expanding positive. Variance trying to flip around here. I mean, a flip positive on this big dump, these couple down candles, right? Then boom, variance went back negative. Get a couple up, a couple 5-day up candles. See if this goes positively correlated to close. Next week's going to be real interesting. So I looked at the daily and the 5-day. Let's look at this 4-hour. Having an outlier right now. Wave trend's about to cross up Fisher, so look out. I'm telling you, the dollar is really low in its range. I've been saying that this whole week too, previously. I've just been waiting for this dollar to throw shade on the markets because it is at the bottom of the monthly range coming into the close of the month here in about a week. And literally gold's getting ready to cross up here. Wave trend and Fisher. So could that get a good move back down to like the low 1980s? Hey, the data set wants to make that test. Absolutely it could. Absolutely. But as of right now, wow. Even the 2400 turned back. Everything's positively correlated. Expanding. 981 starting to expand. I mean, all the volatility, not all, but the 525 and the 981, right about here. We're at zeros. Now we're starting to get a little pop here on the 4-hour. Correlation can break really fast, though, so be careful out there. Be careful out there. Let me see here. Yeah, no div either. No div. Not locally. Not in this little pile. Trying to get... Yeah, this actually looks good. That cross in the 4-hour is a little concern there, but I just have a feeling it's going to push into next week, to be honest. Because you're literally on the... Here's a 90-minute. Now we're starting to trend. You got higher highs here, right? Higher highs, higher highs. Oh, yeah. It's good. Returns oscillator looks fine. And you're having an outlier on the 90. Having an outlier on the 90. Let me throw... Let's do something here. Take up a little time. Where you at, vertical? Right when that outlier started. Boing! Now, blow this up. Let's see here. Put on a PB2. Yeah. We go up to daily. There we go. Where's that projection at? Turn this on now. There we go. Oh, almost back up top side of the 68.3 too from that dump. Interesting. Let me scoot this forward though. Right there. Now. What was I on 90, right? Yeah, there we go. Yep, perfect. Now let's move this baby over. Yeah, you're the outlier in effect. You're above the 95.4 right now too. So the fat tail has pushed out. Thing is though, are we going to run to the 99.7? Is it going to run to the 99.7? That pushed gold up to about 2010. About 2010. Oh, nice. You had the 95.4 to the downside right at the Fisher and the 99. But right now on this projection model, you are at the 95.4% Laplace distribution range. So let's see how this plays out. You can see how it keeps pulling back in there. Pull this back even farther. Let's see. Oh yeah, starting a new outlier. I bet that baby. Let me see here. Let's move it up. Yeah, can't go back. Yeah, here's where it started. Oh, geez, I was moving the. Thought I grabbed the PB. I grabbed the vertical. Wonder what was going on there. Come on, there you go. Yeah, so on the 45, you did hit the 99.7. That's what these outliers are all about. So you can catch them early and ride that train, guys. It gives you great profit taking. But we're up here on 45 and 33. You got to learn how to use a workflow, because you can be looking at that outlier happening on the 45. You know how many scalps there is probably at the top side on the 1 minute? Quite a bit. I mean, look at the wick. Look at the wick it pulled back. All these. I mean, there's a lot of scalps. No hidden. What's this thing setting up? Getting ready to cross a zero mean. Still trending the top side though. Volatility still expanding, positively correlated on the 33. Yeah, when you're up here at the 99.7 on the projection of this outlier, about reach the top. About reach the top. Real time leading information, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It's already setting up hidden bull too. Down here on the 15 minute. Second time it's kind of started to pull out a trend, but not having it. Let's see if it turns back down here, or if it gets back up inside this 2SD band on the entropy and the prediction model flips. It's a volatility telling us 525, 981 contracting. They were both just negative. Yeah, this thing's flipping all over the place. So positive on the low length, negative, but then 981 turns back up. Intensifying, huh? What's it 2400 doing? It's expanding negative, which is going to lead me to say, you throw the projection on those outliers and see where they're hitting. You're like, yeah, that's about enough. Fat tail dollar can kick it up now. What's SPY doing? The fact it's even at 455 is a riot. Let me see here. Oh, silver making a little run, huh? Silver up, what, 1.77? Looks like silver's leading the metals. Copper down a little bit. No wonder. Where's Warlord? He's at his copper mines. Gotcha. People listening for the first time are probably going, what? That's an inside joke at Alpha Trading. He is our African crypto warlord. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Got the 10-year up 1.4, huh? Well, it took a beating before the holiday. Let me see. I'm telling you, man, this dollar could pop, especially looking at those yields. Let's see here, Dixie. 525. That happens, yeah, gold. Let's throw gold up on VRE real quick. Let's see where this thing hit. Yeah, second, just like Bitcoin, second resistance level on the daily. That dollar pops. I mean, you could see Bitcoin and gold right back down. It's a daily range. But it's still just hanging around that 103.5 area. Not doing much until it does. Be real wary on getting in some long scalps right now, especially this first couple hours of market. I don't know. What time? Do we know for sure? When's it close? 1 o'clock? P-Funk, do you know? I'm sure you do. Earth Bear, what is it, 1:30 or something? No, they're closing early. Time is it 10? Yeah. Probably only going to get 1 4-hour candle out of them. Boil down almost 5%. What is Oral? What's Oral doing? Just hanging around 76.5. That's a mad, fluctuating gas prices at the pump. Like intra-city. I pay what did I pay? I think $3.19. I drive down the road a couple miles and it's $2.98. I was like, did I just get scammed? What happened? Ay. Most of it's taxes anyway. Why do you? Yeah, good luck, Californians. How do you like paying those high gas prices when most of it's just stupid taxes going to a bunch of morons that don't know what to do with it? All that tax money. They got all that legal weed money. They got everything, and they just can't get her done. Huh? Policies, man. Policies. What can you say? It's what happens when you get a bunch of dum-dums running your government. That's why. What do we need? We need businessmen. We need people that understand economics to actually run the country, not a bunch of puppets. Need somebody to bring us back in. Let's see. I don't like to talk about politics on the channel, but the economy was roaring when we actually had a businessman in office. I mean, Ron Paul never had a chance, but did I like some of his policies that he was gonna? Yeah, man, I really did. Ron Paul, he had his little boy. They didn't like him. They tried to bury him real fast. He will not be in office. Let's see. Yeah, this next year is going to get wild leading up to the elections. Joy. Yep, we're going to go up, down, or sideways today. There's your signals. Up, down, or sideways. Let's look where SPY is.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
Oh, yeah. Tight daily range on SPY. Yeah.
Dude, the daily range of the VRE on Bitcoin is so tight.
Yeah.
Couldn't stick with.
Yeah, so is SPY. SPY is literally 23 cents. But SPY's at 455.92. Bitcoin's at what? 37K. Big difference in tight ranges. Let me see.
A little bit, yeah.
But like I said, man, you got what weekly level is that? Let me see here. Yeah, it's only the first resistance level.
Tight is tight.
Tight is tight. You're at the first resistance level on the weekly. I mean Monday, all right? Beginning of the week.
Yeah.
Freaking S&P throws a nice move. Actually, bounced right off the center of the daily range at 450. Gained 5 points intraday. Tuesday had a little pullback. Kind of ranged right under the 68.3. Going into Wednesday, another pop up. What did it do? Ranged right at the top side of the 68.3. Top side of the 68.3 today is at 457. But you got a tight daily. Indeed. And look at it. I mean, on Tuesday, those bears, right? I mean, even at the end of the day, look at the last 15-minute candle. Where'd they push that wick to? Right to if it was up to them, they would have closed that down below. They would have pulled that. They would have took half that move off. Bulls kicked it up at the last though. Didn't let it happen. But then pre-market, why did they do? Because you want to open up below the daily. All right, just like today, opened up below the daily. And it's a tight range. If you can't get above this weekly resistance level, SPY could dump out. It's the bottom side, 450, right back to the start of that move. Right at that range. What monthly resistance is that? Let's find out. Yeah, second monthly resistance. Okay. That is down at what? What do we got? 450, yeah. So there's a top side of the monthly. Up there about 463. My opinion, yeah, dollar. I mean, dollar's leaking too. Dollar's leaking tranny fluid. That's transmission. Transmission fluid. Got to watch your language these days. From what I hear. You think I really care? Not really.
Well, you can't say fluid.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let me get some more coffee. You making me? You're making me laugh.
So while you're getting coffee, let me just say,
Yes.
on this most precocious day, I really like Intersects on the 4-hour. It's a good monitor. It lets you zoom in from the 4-hour down to the 15-minute, and then you can really get some nice scalps on the VRE, all that on the lower time frames, the 5, the 3, the 1. It's kind of amazing. I mean, I like them on all the time frames, yeah, but when you see them on a 4-hour or daily, they tend to have some really nice moves. And like right now, we're basically having one on the 15-minute, for example, on Bitcoin.
Got it.
That bodes well for scalpy scalps on the lower time frames. And it is a Friday. It is a trending day. We have seen some very nice trending moves.
Yeah.
A couple of nice little modest one at the start of the day, and then a very prolonged one. It lasted, I don't know, almost 6 hours on and off. It was just trending up to the upside. Maybe 5 hours, whatever time it was.
The trend.
Yeah, 5.5 hours or so. It was a good long trending move. It only tailed off, 2.5 hours ago, and it's been random again. But like, it's really good. You can use those intersects and those, just like you can use the targets on the third standard deviation bands on the RMLRs. You can use those for launch pads for your next move, and then mean reversions for the move after that. It's quite astounding. You now see as the intersect is happening, for example, on 15-minute biddy, you can see the mean reversion was completed just a candle or two ago, just to that same RMLR that's now intersecting the UPM. So it's a very nice, and there we go. And you see this on the 15-minute, a nice little move up as the variance is kicking up, positively correlated. And you got an entropy, full randomness with decreasing, contracting correlation. So that is why price tends to go up in this condition. And you can see it on the laser returns. You can see it on the returns oscillator.
Yeah, dollar's bleeding. SPY could run up to this RMLR. It's a 30 up at 450, almost. Actually, it's right about 459. 459. Wow. That is a 1SD move. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty freaking much. A little bit like third resistance level on the daily. The dollar bleeds out. I'm telling you though, man. The dollar. It's been beat up. It's been beat up. It's at the bottom of a lot of ranges, below a lot of power mean bands. But at the same time, trending to the downside. So trend is your friend until the end. Coinbase up 1.69. Coinbase up over 110. 111.11 is what it was just at. Beautiful number. Oh my goodness. Oh, those ones. Yeah, right at 111. Coinbase. Let me see where you're at. Having a good pump. Yeah. Bouncing off the daily range. Oh, wow. Weekly. Where is you're reaching? You're outside your monthly range, buddy. You got up to it right there and rejected, right? Rejected. Got up above it here, though, this week. Okay, chart, what are you doing? A little spaz out. It's okay. Let's spread this back out a little bit. There we go. So the noobs don't freak. What is that he's looking at? This is magic. Magic, I tell you. Yeah, Coinbase is starting to pop here. What's going on in BTC? When I see Coinbase doing that, it gets me excited to go back over here and look at BTC, to be honest. Coinbase is Coinbase. We know what happens, though. It follows crypto big time. Yeah, 37.8, huh? Got to break through that 38K range. Remember, you got Coinbase. You got Coinbase above the top of its monthly range. Bitcoin has got a lot of room to run. I'm telling you, man, if Bitcoin wants to run, jeez, there's a lot of room. Top side of the monthly is at 46K. The next monthly resistance is almost at 41. Wouldn't shock me at all to do that. Would not shock me at all. See BTC make that little run. We got here. Yeah, got some cryptos pumping. I mean, pretty green in the crypto market.
Hey, I mean, it's Black Friday. You may as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Go out and buy them coins.
Yep.
Put them on sale. Just 37K, 38K.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Got here.
Monday, stop Monday. That's all on sales.
Yep. We got Black Friday sales. Then you got like, Bonk and Solana tied together. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk and Sol were just like busting out of their seams, out of their britches, right? Solana hit the top of its monthly range at $62 and has been just hovering up there. It was above 58. I mean, low right now. Yeah, 56.21 on the day, but it popped it out. That was early, right there. Like I said, I'm still sticking to. I think it's going to range in between like 58 and 62 until this monthly close. Indeed. And Bonk was out of control too. I mean, that thing was way up there. So it's just, and rejecting off its daily. Let me see here. Oh, Bonk. Yeah, I mean, Bonk's just like, hello. I mean, you can't even find the monthly range. We're so high above it. Here's the top of Bonk's monthly. Down here at, 15848. Jesus, it's more than a 50% drop. This thing comes back down to the monthly range. I'm telling you, man, these cryptos are doing something different, though. But good Lord, Bonk, it behooves your ass to stay up above this weekly. I'll tell you that. Start dropping down through these levels, Bonk could flush. Where's Matt? He's laughing somewhere. Sent him a DM the other day. Right about now, he's laughing. Oh, Bilbo. Let me see here. ETH up 2.75. ETH up above 21 again, huh? Kind of like Bitcoin, It's like 50% below its all-time highs. What was ETH? It's right around 4K, right? Something like that. If I remember correctly. AVAX, too. AVAX is another one of those where you got the top of that monthly range looming below at, I believe it's, let me see here. Let's pull this down. Circus Jimmy. Yeah, little under 16, 15.8. You got Bonk and AVAX in the same damn. I mean, Bonk would be a more extensive pullback, but even AVAX, 15.8, top of the monthly range. These are the top of the resistance levels too, and they are pretty damn important. But man, oh man, there are certain assets that are just blowing them out. Blown them out. That's the thing when you take away a macro level like that on the VRE, it's coming real handy. Now there isn't any, and they're all to the downside. We've already had 3 wicks into the top side of the 68.3. You got a daily range, pretty much a mean of the distribution today with AVAX. It's another one though going into the end of the month, man. There's just upside is limited, in my opinion. Upside is limited. I mean, there's a lot of cryptos that got room to run. BTC being one of them. What's that tell you? A lot of, BTC went sideways. The alts started pumping. Some alts blew out their monthly range. Some didn't. AVAX and Bonk are two that really hammered them. Really hammered them. XRP's on the struggle bus. Jesus, a lot of low time frame volatility though. Where is? Let's tighten this up and see where these monthlies are. Yeah, it's at the top. No, Jesus, that's only the first resistance level. You're below the weekly. XRP, man. Poor XRP. Yikes. Yeah, these two shit coins, Render and what is it, Casa or whatever? Casca. That's it. Now it's at the top of the monthly too. A couple of these were just jacked up too. No, it's got room to run, man. Room to run. Got just one more level though. Yeah. So where is that? There's the top of Renders at about $4. A little bit over. No, right at it. Right about $4. 4.0124160 to be exact. What about Casca? Caspa, that's right, the friendly ghost. How did I forget about that? Can't believe I didn't know about this thing. I used to love Caspa, the friendly ghost. I'm sure there's a lot of millennials and Gen Zers are going, what in God's name is this guy talking about? Half the shit he talks about I have no clue about. Dude, Google Casper, the friendly ghost.
Wait, there was a movie about Casper like in the last decade, wasn't there?
True, there was one there.
Nice movie.
I forgot. Yeah. I didn't go see it. Casper, the friendly crypto, the friendliest crypto you know. Still remember the damn the bars. Good shit. I mean, that was going out when I was a kid.
Yeah, but that was like 200 years ago, but
yeah, kind of like All in the Family too. Another favorite. My dad used to love Archie Bunker. Had a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
They had a lot of similarities. He'd straight up call you a meathead.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hilarious.
That's when TV actually had something to offer. Now it's all just wow.
There weren't many other choices, but yeah, it was the golden age of television.
Yeah,
for sure.
It wasn't as much programming, literally programming people's minds as it was just entertainment. A lot of entertainment back then. Yeah. Now it's nothing more than just brainwashing. If you watch the TV all the time, take your brain out, boop, 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 put it in the washing machine. It's nothing but programming. Bad programming. Well, them shorts are falling off, down 11%.
Bad.
Yes. Oh, Caspa. The friendly crypto. Trying to pop through that one SD on the 4 hour. It's getting literally ready to close. Pretty sure, like right here at 11, or no, it's actually got 51 minutes. 11 o'clock's 4 hour close on crypto. Gotcha. Come on, BTC, what you doing? Okay, let's back up to the local high here on the intraday. Let's see if we can get through this level. I would like to see this thing close around first weekly resistance. 38.6. $700, huh? That would almost be at the top of the daily range, too. If you were to run 95 for Laplace on the daily up there about 38.7, 38.750 area, that's about the top of the daily range, which are very important intraday. Very important. We're noticing traditional markets, crypto, these monthly ranges, they're getting blown out to the point where might have to dip into that code and get a fourth level. Just like the daily, all right? The weeklies and the monthlies only have 3. Maybe we can beef that up and get a fourth. I really think that's what we're missing. I think we're missing the fourth, and that's why these monthly levels are getting blown out. The weekly is getting blown out. When's the last time you saw a daily actually really get blown out, though? It doesn't happen a lot. It really doesn't. It can, and we've seen it happen, but lately these weeklies and these monthlies, holy crap, man. Getting some big moves. Big moves into them. Seen the last hour. Oh, of course. Dude, that was only 500,000 when we just looked at this about, what, 20 minutes ago? Now it's 3.3 million. Just that little pop in Bitcoin, a few $100. Because, I mean, really? I mean, how do you not take your profit? How do you not take your profit?
Right.
Jesus. And then you get liquidated on this little pullback. Hell, you probably got liquidated almost on this little backfill here. That's probably where people got liquidated. You see moves,
Right.
they get all excited. Or hell, right here.
Yeah.
Doesn't take too big of a move when you're 50, 75, 100x leverage. That's what these degens do, man.
Right.
They'll take $100 and just throw 100x leverage at something. Well, it was only $100. That's not the point. The point is, you didn't take your profit. If you got in the position, you just sat in it. You just sat in it. The problem with these people are too is maybe they don't start with a high amount of leverage. Maybe they go 20, 30x. How much leverage you're using at this point. Then they're up at 80x and they wonder why on a like 0.03% pullback they get liquidated. Well, because every time you add on, that liquidation point just crawling right up your behind. Just like a trailing stop. And you guys with your stop losses. God, man. Give me a break. They are ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Of course they want you to use stop losses. They know where you're protecting yourself at. Why would you do that when these exchanges trade against you? If you don't think these traditional market exchanges are doing the same thing, tisk tisk, as they are. I remember at one point when I was telling people that crypto exchanges were trading against people, I was a conspiracy theorist. And then when all the FTX things go down, it all comes out in the open. They got a whole trading freaking department set up, trade against your own customers. It's insane. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Hell, especially in crypto. It's a wild, 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 wild west. I mean, think about what cryptocurrency is right now. You're in a dusty old freaking western town having gunfights. Anything goes in crypto. These regulators scrambling, trying to regulate the blockchain. Well, you're not going to do that, but you can sure regulate the on-ramps. You can do that. And you can chase all these freaking exchange operators around, taking their money. Oh, poor CZ. He lost about half his worth, I think, right? Or Binance. What's CZ worth? 10 billion? But that's what I'm wondering. That 4.5 billion fine or whatever. Who's paying that? Who's paying that? CZ paying that? You know? CZ or just Binance? Or is it one and the same? Don't know. And to be honest, don't really care. Don't really care. That's leading me to believe. Are your funds really Seifu on Binance? No. Everybody thought their funds were Seifu on FTX. Oh, this exchange. Look at it, man. This thing's, wow. It's not going anywhere. Overnight. Spank. Oh, I had a bunch of money on that exchange. Oh, my God. Yeah, well, you've been told a million times not to keep your money on these crypto exchanges. Yep. Either just buy spot, hold these cryptos, or intraday trade volatility and get your money back off of them. It's pretty damn simple. You are your own bank. You are your own bank. That's like, I mean, Jesus. That's like, a regular bank opening up, right? And you just, all the money the bank has, which isn't a lot, by the way, is out of the safe, just laying up on the front counter. And then when you close at night, you don't even put your money back in the safe. You just leave it on the front counter, leave the lights on so everybody can see through the front windows, see all the cash standing on the front desk. Tisk tisk. At some point, you're gonna get bit. Keep playing with the rabid beast that are these crypto exchanges. And I'm all for crypto pushing into the future. But there's a lot of scams going on. We just trying to help. Just trying to help. Be careful with your money. A lot of people don't understand what it means to be your own bank. That's why there's a scramble, right, for these companies setting up custody wallets and stuff for institutional traders. Yeah, people don't want to be their own bank. They want to have that. They want to have that 1-800 number they can call. Hey, I think I got hacked. Nobody cares. You hacked yourself. You got scammed. You don't just get hacked. You got to let them in the front door, and most people do, unknowingly, unfortunately. Running around in all these chats, Discord especially, DMing with people, having your DMs open, really bad idea. Really bad idea. A lot of scammers out there, and they will befriend you. They're not going to scam you right out of the gate. They're going to befriend you. All right, they're going to socially engineer you. Let's see, what time is it? 10:17. All right, BTC, get your butt up there. Break 38. You got to break the second resistance level. 1SD 38,266. 266. Yeah, gold, you're hovering. I know. Gold. I mean, the dollar just on this struggle bus. This is what I want to see. Okay, on the 15, let me back up to. Yeah, that little pullback came, almost got to the wave trend. Almost got to the wave trend. Bounced right out of there. Nice. About a $300 move. Wick to wick. About 350. About $350. Not bad, Bitcoin. Yeah, bravo. 41 minutes. 41 minutes till this 4-hour close. That's what I was talking about. Close up above this Fisher, man. Close up above this Fisher. Waiting to see this 99 log MA variance check flip blue. Got the 9 and the 33. Variance rising. Returns above the mean. That is the log returns. Log returns above the mean. Whoa. Big wind. Jeez. It's good though. Blow all the leaves off that roof, please. Hilarious. I'm doing it right now. This is what I was going to do later. I got to clean gutters. But this wind is kicking up and blowing a lot of it off. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you. The big Satoshi in the sky. Ah, boy. Old Satoshi. Where are you? Come save crypto. Talked about this too. That daily wave trend finally up above that top of that monthly range. I mean, do I really think we're going to peel off like 6K, over 6K, almost 7K? No, what's it at? My bad. I was way off. 5K. Let me see here. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. Too much trending going on, boys. I mean, you're coming out of trend on the 3-day, but it's still trending. Still in a light trend going into a random walk. How the hell is that even possible? It is. Let me see here. Hidden bull too, man. Popped it out. This thing, yeah, I'll tell you what. This 3-day gets back up above the zero mean. Look the freak out, man. We got all 3 log MAs too. On the 3-day. Variance rising. Returns above the mean. Are we going to go into an outlier? Very similar to right here. Right? Variance turns up. It's negatively correlated. And then you go right into a massive outlier. A little different here though, right? When it was happening back here, you got up back above the wave trend. You bounced off the 9. So a little different when it comes to the power mean band. Similar little signature here on the variance. So let me see here. All the correlations are negative. Not bad. Got the low length and the high length contracting. 981. I tell you what, it's contracting too. It definitely has turned back down. Blow this up. Better look. That's flat. 5-day turned back down, trending. And it's got a lot of hidden. It's positively correlated. You're back inside the 2SD band, but this has got a minute here. This has got a while before this thing gets up to the zero mean. This is a pretty strong looking 5-day candle, though. Pretty strong 5-day.
I mean, there's a nice intersect happening on the, or about to happen. Well, technically it's happening, I guess.
What time frame?
Weekly of Bitcoin.
Old weekly.
It's like just above. And the power mean is just above the old 1110.
Right here, yeah. And getting ready to cross it up. Jeez.
Yeah.
Getting ready to cross it up, and then you got the 30 hovering up here at what was it again? It's like pull this down.
It's like 39, 40, something like that.
Yeah, almost 40. 39,881. Can we end up there today? We can end up there any day. It's about an $1,800 move.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that even in the probabilities, though? 39,880. Jeez, it's above a 2SD. Probably a 3SD move. Yeah, pretty much.
It's
weekly resistance. Right there.
Yeah, we moved up almost standard deviation on the weekly.
Second resistance on the weekly. Above the 2SD, under the 3SD on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
You get a pop here, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
I mean, it doesn't have to, obviously, and there's probabilities to the downside, but
if it did, I could see it.
I mean, you got it on the weekly, you got the falling correlation, so.
And there's a high probability if it did go up there, it would reject. You get a wick up there and then a pullback inside the 2SD or the 95 Laplace.
Exactly.
And this is when people.
So if you did go up there during a long, good place to take a profit.
Yeah. You hit that weekly, you hit that RMLR up there, and you don't take your profit. Oh, goodness. Especially when you're above the daily 95.4% levels. Hell yeah, you take your profit. And if it happened in the next 37 minutes, your fifth standard deviation on the 4 hour. Don't really think that's going to happen, although don't put anything by Bitcoin.
Oh, we still have the weekend. Yeah, we still have the weekend to go through. So, I mean, it could be quiet or this and that, and it's a holiday weekend and everything else. But still, it's when people least expect it, right? That we often see these moves because it's like, oh, the cat's away, the mice will play kind of thing. Yeah, we do tend to see some interesting moves when people least expect it. That's for sure. Yeah. Everyone's sleeping at the wheel, and then all of a sudden, pop!
Bing. Yep, they love it.
Yep. The bots, when the bots will do their funny things and make all the weekend day traders chase after price action.
Yeah.
It's just funny to see.
It's tough though. And look at that nice backfill sideways, mean reversion. You're above the 11. You got the 30 up here at about 43, almost 44K.
Right. Yep. I mean, we're more likely to go there than we are going to go down to the.
Yeah, 100%, man.
We're more likely to hit that RMLR at whatever price it'll be than we are to hit the third band down.
Yeah. I mean, these RMLR has been on a nice, steady rise.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the 11 turning down right here. But, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good. Man, this thing's still creeping. Jesus. Okay. Get off there.
That makes me think of one thing.
Well, now that variance turned up on the 4 hour. Nice little outlier on this hidden. Crosses zero mean. Last 4 hour candles have just been jamming. And Bitcoin making a move, man. Trending. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. 2400 actually starting to expand a little bit again. Positively correlated. 981 expanding positive. Correlation's breaking right now with the expansion. on the 525. Go Bitcoin, go. Make a move. Liquidate some more of these freaking shorts. Liquidate some more. Look at that. Guys. So when we first looked at this at about, I think it was right around 9:30ish when I popped this up, 550,000 in shorts in that previous hour. Right now, look what it's up to now. 5.21 million. It was literally just at 3.5. Liquidations intensify. Where's that? The general chat. Yeah, let's throw that in there. Boom. Tell him, Oprah, you cringy broad. That's right. I called Oprah a cringy broad. Gotta throw up her little liquidation. Boom. Oh, I just got in the chat. Yep, good. 1 p.m. Gotcha. Oh, we're breaking through the daily 1SD. Go Bitcoin. Let's make a move. Remember what we literally just said. I'm going to laugh my ass off if this thing throws a wick up into that area. VEPS traders are magicians. We do have a crystal ball. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Throw a wick up here, pull back, close inside the 2SD on the daily. Easy peasy. Yeah. Easy peasy. But yeah, you're hitting a 1SD though. Send a wick right into it. Got to close some 15-minute candles above that 1SD. But we have broken back up above that second resistance level that we literally wick into it there and there. Found support above the top side of the 68.3 though. Always love seeing that. That is bullish always. Especially if we can start closing them above the 1SD. I mean, this thing could run to 95.4 Laplace, top side of the daily range. That's what I'm saying. If we get some blow off right here, and this thing, it does send it up to that RMLR that we were just previously talking about, there is a 95.4% chance this thing pulls back inside the daily Laplace distribution range of that said probability percentage level. And that is the top of the daily range. It's a good target, 38,777. Yeah. $500 above. Shit, Bitcoin can do a $500 move in a 30-second candle. That's why we love Bitcoin. And people that don't really even know anything about Bitcoin, when they first find out what this thing has done, they're just like, oh, that's BS. So I'm showing you the chart right now. It's not BS at all. The percentage gain this thing's had since day one is just ridiculous. Never have ever seen anything like it. And to be honest, your Bitcoin is Bitcoin. There's no substitute for the volatility this thing provides. It is lovely. It is lovely. Oh. The liquidations just dropped, just pumped 2.6 mil in like 2 minutes. Little moves like this, man. You kidding me right now? This thing pumps like $300, $400, and people are just getting liquidated on tiny little moves. Number one, what the hell are you doing not taking your profit intraday already? How are you getting liquidated? It's just so bad. So bad. Let me see here. Especially, I mean, you're going to see that. You'll see a bunch of longs. You'll see a bunch of longs get liquidated if this thing pulls back. What'd you say?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was saying earlier, you commented about this monster of a coin has had incredible rise. Like, if you held it from zero and sold it at the high, it was something like an 11-point-something billion% gain.
Yeah, it's billions.
And even now, if you sold it, it's still 6.4 billion% gain over from the time it first launched.
It's insane, though.
It's just insane gains.
People are like, picture, it never happened. Okay, well, here it is right here. Here it is right here. There's the low. When that thing was worth like dirt. Oh, that's on Bitstamp. thought it was on the index.
The liquid. If you look at the index,
where the heck? Where'd my Bitcoin index go? Am I losing my mind? Here it is. It snuck down here on me.
I'll just pull up another one.
Here we go. There we go. There we go. Index. Yeah, so this is all he did. Went down here. When Bitcoin was literally at zero. You go up here to the all-time high.
Yeah.
There's that crazy number.
Yeah.
Holy crap. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digits.
Yeah, it's like 11 billion. Go up to the actual top. It's like 11.2 billion or something crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even at the top. I'm only at 60K.
Right.
Or 67.
Yeah. A
little higher.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is, right about there. It was a little lower. I think it was like right under 71 or right at 70 or something. Yeah, crazy, man. Jesus.
It's just under 7, like 61K. And then I mean, even now, it's still 6.4 billion %.
Yeah.
It is now.
Just nuts.
Which is just insane. There's a reason people like this coin.
Yeah.
Now, has it tapered off? Well, not really. You could say, well, but you can see less percentage gains over the years. Yeah, because you had those enormous moves in the first several years where you had like 43,000% gain, 1,500% gain, whatever, in those first years. But when you add up all the intraday trading that's going, and you look at like last year, it fell 64% or something, and then this year it's already gone up 130%. That's massive gains if you've been trading it up and down all the time. Massive, insane. Especially considering where the price, has been of point. If you've been holding multiple units of this thing, it's no complaints.
And now we're crossing the 33 power mean on the monthly.
Yep.
I've been saying this, man. I really think. And look at the top of the month, the 1 SD on the monthly, 41.2. 41.2. Could be pushing there. About 3K from here. Nice. Go Bitcoin. Go Bitcoin. You're a rock star. Is that even? So it's on a daily. I'm going to have to pull this away. Okay, where are you? There you are. And let's go to weekly. Monthly. Holy moly. Let me see here. All right. Spread you out a little bit, big dog. And spread you out. Oof. Do from the local low here on the monthly. Where are we? Nice big pumpkin. Boom. Oh boy.
By the way, the asset right now is pretty much it's at a high for the year so far.
Yeah, and 95 for Laplace on this projection from like that 15K low is right at this monthly's 99.7 up there around the all-time high. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be just wow. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets to this month or next month, either way, that'd be some move. I don't expect that to happen, but it sure could.
It definitely sure could.
I mean, it's what we see that it likes to do outlier.
It does like to do
It's
outliers.
above the first standard deviation, but it's above the first Laplace, but it's well below the second. So
can't get an entropy
clearly
read
within
either.
Bitcoin's probabilities to be able to move up the ladder if the probabilities go that way.
Yeah,
we definitely see that.
Yeah, and here's what we're talking about too. So look at this hidden. Look at this low right here on that first pullback from the previous all-time high when it was like 68 or whatever, I believe. Whatever it was up there. Yeah, like 66, something like that. You set up this hidden. When that hidden played out, it ran from right around 28K to the all-time high. Look. Look at the hidden. Set up again. We're across the zero mean. That's why what we just said, dude, it could happen. It could happen in the next few months. You could see Bitcoin at all-time highs. Like going into the first quarter of the new year. That would just be fantastic.
Yep. In the run up to the next halving, in fact, right?
Yep. Let's not forget about the halving. Yeah. What's the exact date on that?
Well, exact date isn't exactly that, but it's usually around. It's going to be around May. Probably.
Yeah. Year. That's what I meant. Yeah. Obviously, we never know, but the blocks are ticking.
I mean, hash power stuff. But,
tick, 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 tick. Let's freaking go. God, I wish I could see Entropy on a monthly. Just can't. But you can go to a weekly, and the weekly is trending. And the weekly setting up hidden bull. And everything's contracting, negatively correlated. Beautiful. I wasn't going to go.
Expects it to be around 22nd of April was when they expect it to be at the moment. A nice hash.
Gotcha.
So 149 days from.
Beautiful. Yeah, I was only going to do an hour and a half. We went a little over. Let's just because of the weirdness. Let me pop this back over on traditional. Yeah, SPY is just flat. Dixie pulled back a little bit from that 4.5 area. It's at 4.1. I don't know. You got gold hanging around. Yeah, let's pick this back up Monday morning. Next week's going to be wild. Going to be wild. Look at the weekly on Bitcoin, though. Look at these wicks. That's what I'm saying. Sell pressure is being just bought up like crazy. You see weekly wicks to the downside like that, but they end up, good Lord, man. Good freaking Lord. I mean, that was a bullish doji. This thing's setting up just a big bull hammer to just crack bears in the bagunga. We'll see how it plays out, though. It's going to be real interesting to see how this closes Sunday. Indeed, this variance, the hidden trend. I mean, it looks like it's going to close above 38 for sure. So we'll see how that plays out on Sunday night. All right, guys.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, we're holiday weekend and stuff. I appreciate everybody that did show up. Or if you're going to watch this live stream going into this holiday weekend, everybody be careful out there. Enjoy family and friends. Hopefully you had a great day yesterday, eating all that turkey. I know I did. Morning. There's a rocket icon there. Hit it. It's a good rocket. We don't like all the rockets in the world. We like this TradingView one, though. It's pretty cool. And let's, like I said, we'll get back at it at 9 a.m. Monday morning. Let's, I'll tell you what, though. If you're in a scalping mood, I'd be checking crypto out all day intraday today because this thing's wild. I think I'm going to get my party boots on and do a little Bitcoin scalping. How we do that? Let's do it. All right, guys. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Alpha Trading, out. Yep.